AEW Dynamite, UK start time this week, matches announced and what is the blood and guts match? In professional wrestling, the deepest feuds like the complex, personal rivalries culminating in the women's division, or the bloody war between Jon Moxley and Darby Allin demand a definitive, physical end. When verbal assaults and simple matches are no longer enough to settle the score, promotions turn to the most destructive stipulation possible. Tonight, All Elite Wrestling, AEW, is giving its biggest rivalries the ultimate, inescapable setting for settlement with the highly anticipated return of its most violent match, Blood and Guts. Taking place at the First Horizon Coliseum in Greensboro, North Carolina, tonight's episode of AEW Dynamite promises to be the most violent night of the year. The card is headlined by not one, but two colossal main events, the inaugural Women's Blood and Guts match, featuring 12 elite competitors including champions Mercedes Moné and Kris Statlander, and the men's version, which seeks to conclude the bloody war between the Death Riders and the conglomeration. Adding to the all-out chaos, the AEW Men's World Champion Hangman Adam Page will also be involved in a brutal Falls Count Anywhere match against the powerful threat of Hobbs. Ahead of tonight's monumental show, here is a complete preview of the card and what that Blood and Guts match entails. What time is AEW Dynamite starting in the UK this week? It's a late one for those who want to watch this week's episode live. The show is scheduled to start at 1 a.m. on November 13th through Trilla TV, available with an AEW Plus subscription. Those, however, wanting to watch the show on free-to-air TV will have to wait until Friday, November 14th, when ITV4 will broadcast an abridged version of the show from 10 p.m., with repeats available on demand through ITVX. What matches have been announced for AEW Dynamite this week? Women's Blood and Guts match. History will be forged tonight as 12 women Mercedes Moné, Thekla, Sky Blue, Julia Hart, Megan Bayne, Marina Shafir, Kris Statlander, Toni Storm, Willow Nightingale, Jamie Hayter, Mina Shirakawa, and Harley Cameron become the first women to compete in this devastating match type. This 6-on-6 contest is the culmination of months of all-star tag feuds that have defined the women's division this summer. The heel team, led by TBS champion Mercedes Moné, will seize a critical advantage at the start of the match thanks to Thekla's win on Collision last week. Moné, despite her high-profile status as the PWI Women's 250 #1, is largely untested in the kind of brutal match this promises to be, placing her in stark contrast to her opposing leader and full-gear opponent, AEW Women's World Champion Kris Statlander. Statlander is a veteran of vicious brawls, but her team holds its own tension, primarily the deep, unresolved history between her and former friend and current teammate, Willow Nightingale. With Moné serving as an outlier among her own squad while personally feuding with every babyface opponent, these complex dynamics and the ongoing Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament storylines guarantee that this inaugural women's match will be an unforgettable chapter in AEW history.